soothe the appearance of wrinkles for a natural looking radiant complexion. Yes, yes, and yes. Hi, this is Caroline, always reminding you that you are created beautifully. Today I am testing out a new foundation. I am on the hunt for a foundation for the summer. So today I am testing out the Hourglass foundation. So if you're curious at all, my thoughts on how to apply it, its longevity, I will be doing a wear test. Please continue watching. Today we are going to be testing out the Hourglass foundation. So I actually picked up a sample from Sephora because I wanted to test this foundation out. You know that I do like my full coverage foundations. The claims of this foundation, it says that it's a highly concentrated liquid foundation designed to deliver instant full coverage with just half a pump. No primer needed. I am going to add primer because I do have combination skin, leaning more towards oily. Skin types is normal, dry, and combination. All the skin types under the sun and moon. In this foundation, there are 32 shades, and I am in the color beige. This foundation is full coverage and the finish is natural. What I'm going to do is on my right side, I'm going to use my beauty blender, and on my left side, I am going to use a brush, and we are going to compare it. It says that it's a concentration for foundation that minimizes the signs of aging. Yes, you guys know I am 40, about to be 41, and it's helping to soothe the appearance of wrinkles for a natural looking radiant complexion. Yes. Yes, and yes. What it does, it's an oil-free, long-wearing foundation that helps reduce the signs of aging using matrix regeneration complex to stimulate the skin. This concentration serum-like formula is equivalent to an extension of your skincare regimen and has a natural, radiant finish to look like second skin, as if you're not even wearing foundation. Perfect, perfect for the summer. All right, it's parabens, sulfate, all that good stuff free. First, I'm going in with Too Faced's Peach Primer, about 1.5 pumps. Going to use both my finger, and I'm going to just spread that all over. I'm really hoping this will last. I'm going to check in one time and then come back at the end and just let you guys know how long I've kept it on. They don't have anything on that site that claims it's going to be an 8, or it just says long wearing. So let's see how long wearing that really is. Guys, if you're curious about foundation, Sephora gives out samples, and look, that's enough for at least 2 to 3 uses. Again, I'm going to use my beauty blender on one side, and then I will use a brush on the other side. It says basically to just grab the foundation and place it where you want it. I'm going to concentrate that more towards the center and then kind of blend it out. Beauty blender. Actually, no, this is my new favorite beauty sponge. This is the Eco Beauty Sponge. Crystal Ryan put me onto this, and I actually really love it. So let's go ahead and blend that out. Want to concentrate. Ooh, it is a good coverage. I'm starting in the center because I want most of the concentrated color there. Then I'm going to work out what's left. Ooh, I like this. This is nice. I like this a lot. Guys, do you see my forehead? And I don't even think I put that much on. It feels very light and nice on my skin. I'm digging it, guys. This foundation is on the pricier end. It is a high-end foundation. Wow, I love the finish. That looks really good. I think the makeup sponge did awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and try using my favorite makeup brush, the Real Techniques Instapop face brush. Beautiful, blends out like a dream. So it says use it in circular motions. I'm gonna do the same dots. It says to use a circular motion. I could already tell by using the brush it's not going to be the best way to do it. I feel like the foundation is shifting a lot and it's kind of sticking to some patches of my face. This foundation really dries really quick too. That's what I'm noticing. I'm going to say off the bat, don't use a brush unless you have their specific brush. Yeah, it's coming off very chalky like. I'm going to zoom you guys in even more. Can you see how you can still see a lot of my skin and it doesn't look pretty and natural? See, like this is just my skin, but better, I think. And this just looks like caked on foundation. So I don't think that this foundation is good with the brush. Like I really love this side with the sponge. I'm not liking the brush side at all. I think you don't need to use a lot of this foundation. I mean, right, even from here, you can see a huge difference between the side that I used the brush with and the side that I used the sponge. go with the sponge, people, if you're going to try out this foundation. It looks a lot more cakey and uneven. And I know that it said to use circular motions, but if I did that, it would just really disrupt it. So I think the stamping motion was a better way to do it. I'm actually going out, so I'm gonna kind of fix that with my beauty blender, kind of try to get that more into my skin. We have proven that that's not gonna be a good look. I think the sponge is the way to do it. I like it. I didn't go too thick, but I could see it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my regular procedure with my face, and then we will come in for a final check-in. So I have all my foundation on. It is 6 o'clock. So I am going to try to keep this foundation on as long as possible. This is a wear test, but this foundation actually doesn't give any claims to fame. It just says long wearing. My final thoughts right now after putting on the foundation, I love what it feels like right now. I'm gonna zoom you in so that you can see. On this side here, I did use the beauty blender, and on my left side, I used the foundation brush. Like, I like that you can still see my skin through. It just seems better. I think it did a good job with minimizing my pore. Again, I did use my primer with that, but this is what it looks like. I already see the dewiness coming through. Didn't put any highlight, so that concerns me. It's just been applied. At least on camera, it's a little bit more oily than I would like. So that is what it looks like. It is 6 p.m. I'm going to try to keep this on as long as possible with one check-in. Hey guys, it's 10 o'clock. This is the 4-hour check-in. I'm getting super nervous. I have worn this foundation. It has actually lasted a lot longer than it has today, but the oils are breaking through a lot. I did not put on any highlighter, but my face is starting to look very, very greasy, so that's not good. I don't see it breaking up anywhere, but the oils are starting to come through. So it still looks nice, but I'm starting to see that very, very oily, like I've been wearing this foundation for a million hours. So I'm gonna try to keep it on for at least another 4 hours, and then I will do my final check-in. Hi guys, it is almost midnight, which would mean our 6-hour check-in. I wanted to keep this on at least 8 hours, but it is getting so greasy and oily, I don't really see the point. So I'm coming to let you guys see. I'm gonna try to move in as close as I can. I hope the video, my mirror, it shows up really well, that the foundation has really started to settle into all of my pores. When I first put it on, it was actually really smooth, and I thought, oh, the combination of the primer and this foundation is pretty awesome. You'll see in the video that I said I could start seeing a shine, and I was like, okay, this is nice, because I'm looking for a foundation for the summer. However, because the shine started coming on super early without me even putting on any highlighter, that started to really concern me. I don't see that the foundation broke up anywhere. A little bit on my nose area, I think it did. But my biggest concern, that all the texture in my skin is so big. It's so evident. I will say this. I did wear this foundation on Sunday and I didn't have any of these problems. And I applied it with only this beauty sponge. So if I had to choose the side, I would say that the beauty sponge is a whole lot better than the side that I used the brush. And if I look at it in the mirror, this side oil is better controlled on this side versus this side. Yeah, so it's kind of a hit or miss. I would say this, like if you are more on the oily side, I don't recommend this foundation at all, because I think you're just gonna be sadly disappointed. I didn't powder my face before applying this foundation because I thought the primer was gonna do it. On Sunday when I had first applied it, I didn't put powder on it and it held up pretty well. So I guess I can't really say if I recommend this foundation. Well, I can say if you're oily skin, don't try this foundation. It's not going to control your oils. I don't even think if you powdered your whole face, it's going to work. You could take that with a grain of salt. I have combination skin, combination leaning more towards oily. So I'm going to end this video at the 6-hour mark because it's going to be pretty pointless because it's going to get really, really bad after this. Thank you guys so much for watching this foundation. I'm going to probably wear it a couple more times and then give my final thoughts. Right now with this is only my second time applying it. I thought it was going to work out really, really well again. It didn't, so that's unfortunate, but I wanted to keep it real and 100. Alrighty, as always guys, God bless you and see you in my next video. Bye! And you know I don't use that lightly because most things claim to be full coverage and they're not. But I'm just going to get my magnified mirror just to make sure I'm not missing any spots.